This is 15-year-old DeAndre McCray. McCray's family had become increasingly concerned with his behavior, hanging out with the wrong crowd, and trying to show off through acts of violence. Most of the time, his family wasn't sure where he was or what he was doing. One evening while he was at the park with a group of friends, McCray instigated a fight with 16-year-old Siradus Sirmans. After McCray spit on Sirmans, the other boy lunged at McCray. McCray pulled a gun and fatally shot Sirmans in the neck. Afterward, McCray fled the scene, but his mother and grandmother made him turn himself in.
We're with the homicide unit. Do you know why you down here, man? You don't know why? Okay.
My grandma told me something about it. She went inside with the shoes.
You said what now?
My grandma was telling me that Tariq came at the house. And it was
Came by the house? Okay.
And there was a lot of y'all. She was like, if I want to turn myself in, that at 10 o'clock y'all was going to put me on the news.
Okay. All right. Well, we did stop by your grandmother's house today. That is true. You probably was out with your boys or whatever, I don't know. So you basically said that your grandmother told you while you was here. Are you high or anything?
You know, sir.
Okay, so you haven't had any drugs or anything today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your grandma told you it was here. So have you ever been to Woodstock Park over down Beaver Street?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When was the last time you were there?
A couple of days ago.
Okay, so we saying a couple of days ago, it'd be like 2 days from here, so we saying like Tuesday. Around that time, right?
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
I was out this week.
Who are you into the park with?
It was me and my brother.
Who's your brother?
And then, I know him by Zoe on Instagram.
You know about who?
Zoe on Instagram.
Zoe?
Yeah, they would call him
Okay.
Zoe.
How long you known Zoe?
For a long time, we played football together.
Played football.
McCray and several other teens took a rideshare to the park. The group included 3 girls and at least 2 other boys.
You look too skinny playing football, man. You was sweet like that?
Sweet.
What position you played?
Receiver.
I played receiver.
Locking something down. I stopped playing, played on the door.
Oh, you said you was locking stuff down? You was getting locked down?
I was locking stuff down.
Oh, I'm just asking, man. You don't look like you was balling like that. You look... Okay, who you played for?
I was playing for MOT, then I played for Gilbert. After Gilbert, I stopped playing.
Okay. You should have played football, man. You look like you fast or whatever you may be. I don't know. What was your 40?
40, I ain't doing all that, man.
All right, so you say Zoe. You known Zoe for a long time. You just don't know his name. Okay, and who else you were with?
Just Zoe.
Just
Zoe.
Zoe.
I want to go see some girls.
Okay. Who are the girls? You got a girl, man?
One of my girls, man.
Who was your girl?
She Haley.
Haley?
I don't know the rest of them.
Okay. How long you and Haley been dating?
We haven't been dating like we just friends type thing. We've been friends for a long time.
Okay, so when y'all was at the park, did y'all from your grandma's house, did y'all walk from your grandma's house, or how did y'all get up to the park? Did y'all take a scooter?
We rode our bikes up there.
You rode your bike up there? Okay. So you and Haley rode y'all bike up there?
No. Me and Zoe.
You and Zoe rode your bike up there, and then did Haley meet y'all up there, or it was already up there? Okay. Okay, so what was y'all doing at the park?
We was chilling, playing basketball.
Okay.
Smoking, stuff like that.
Y'all smoking?
Man,
it's fine if y'all was smoking. That's cool.
We're not the drug police, man. It's fine.
It's okay if you're smoking, bro.
They're just smoking weed.
Okay, so smoking a little weed. The girls are smoking weed with y'all too?
No.
Okay. Where were y'all? Were y'all just at the court smoking weed, or where were y'all at?
We're like at the playground, like on the bench type zone.
On a little bench or whatever. Okay. And that day, just tell me what happened, man. Like, were y'all just shoot hoops, or?
No, we was just over there playing basketball, man, and Zoe played with a group of other boys.
Okay.
As they went on the game.
Uh-huh.
It was a group of boys. They were getting mad at the basketball game.
They got mad at the basketball game?
After the basketball
After the basketball game.
And then we went over there and started fighting. We started playing basketball, and next thing I know, I hear shots.
You heard a shot?
Everybody started running.
Okay.
McCray's friends told the police that McCray usually carried a gun and that they had seen him with it earlier in the evening.
Do you know what happened after that shot?
No, I ran and left, man. Zoe left.
You and Zoe left? Okay. So, did you turn your back and you heard the shot, or you just heard the shot?
We were just playing basketball. I heard the shot. I got low and got back up and ran.
I got you. So, how did you get home or whatever?
I rode the bike with our bikes back then.
Okay, what kind of bike you got down here? I'm just asking.
Black and green bike.
A black and green bike. Okay. So y'all rode your bike back, then you just go to the house, chill.
Yeah.
I got you. So, did you hear about anything that happened at that park?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you heard?
My brother, they was telling me. He was telling me, like, the boy got shot. And he was showing me, he was like, there go the boy that got shot.
They showed this picture on the news?
It was on Instagram. They showed it on Instagram.
Who ended up showing it?
It was on some girl page. She was posting it.
You know her Instagram?
No, my brother was just showing me.
I got you. What you wore up to the basketball game? Like what did you wear? Like when you was up there?
I wore some blue shorts and a blue shirt.
And a blue shirt. All
I
right.
had on my black forces.
Black forces. Okay. Damn. So go to the. Let me get this straight. So y'all take y'all bikes up there. Meet the girls. Haley was that? He said Haley.
Yep.
Haley's up there with y'all. Y'all saw playing basketball. Argument start. You heard a gunshot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Did you see anybody with a gun up there?
No, I wasn't too focused. I was just letting them go. I didn't want to get into between that.
Why? And it was all over a basketball game? That y'all was fighting? What was
I
said?
wasn't fighting. No boys fighting.
They was fighting. How many boys were there who was fighting?
It was like 4 or 5. You know, there was a group of the boys.
There was a group of them. Was any girls with them?
No, because there was girls on the court, but I don't know if they was with them.
But you didn't know the girls. You just knew the girls y'all was with. Okay.
Who was fighting?
Some boys. I don't know the boys.
So if it's just you and Zoe, who was fighting y'all? Or they your ops?
They ain't fighting us.
Okay.
They were fighting some other people. I ain't know them boys.
Okay. All right.
No one seemed to be sure what the fight was about, but they all agreed that it was McCray who approached Sirmans.
That's crazy. So you out of there. Never. You just heard a shot and dip.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that for you, was this the group right here? That's the group people you seen? They look familiar, right? Okay, yeah, that's the group, right? Correct?
Yeah.
That's the group of people you seen, right? And these are the girls you was with, right? Because that's Haley, right? Okay, so that's you in a red hoodie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Haley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you sitting in between Haley's legs, so that's your girl, right?
Listen, man. Hey, look at me. Do you know where you're at right now? You're in the homicide office, okay? And this is probably the only time we're going to talk to you. So you need to be honest with us, because you're not. Okay? So for starters, we know you didn't show up on a bicycle.
Yep.
And we know that Zoe, who's Zoe? He's your boy, you know him forever. What's his first name? What's Zoe's last name?
You known him for a long time.
He's your
I
brother?
mean, I gotta tell y'all, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. So we know you didn't play basketball. We know you weren't smoking weed. We know you showed up with the girls in a Z-Trip.
And Z-Trip, no.
Okay. He's not asking you if you showed up in a Z-Trip. We know you got out of a Z-Trip. Okay. We know you guys were so for you. Okay, I'm gonna just shoot it to you straight. For you, it's time to just make it right, brother. All right, and just be 100% honest. You know what I mean? So
the line just looks bad.
Yeah, that it just looks bad for you. So in that case, right? You listening?
Mm-hmm.
So just start off in square one, bro, and be honest, because it's your life. Period.
I'm telling you.
So just listen. It's your life, okay? So it's your opportunity to even show some remorse to this family and be truthful.
What family?
The family of the victim who passed away, who died, who got killed.
I don't know, bro.
Okay? I know you. We know you don't know him, but something happened. Whatever it was fucked up, or whatever happened at that park. Okay? Whatever it was, brother. Now it's just your time to tell us your side of what happened, what actually happened.
I just told you.
You didn't. Okay? You told us part of what happened. You told us you was at the park. Okay, we knew that. Okay? But this young man who was shot, okay, it's your turn to be honest and tell your side.
I'm telling my side.
Okay.
So that's the story you want to go with?
I'm saying, that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all ain't got no more questions.
Our question to you is for you to be honest and tell us the full 100% truth. Because you don't have no more opportunities after this. You know what I mean? I don't know what type of, what you think you're, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you like, if it's helping you with the girls or whatever, not to say, but it's not looking good for you in that aspect, okay?
I'm trying to cut out here, Clement. I ain't got nothing to do with no shooting.
You ain't got nothing to do with shooting. Okay. So that was, again, you sitting on the bench with Haley. Okay. You being at the park. Spitting on our victim. Spitting, that's total disrespect. Did he spit on you first?
Spitting on what, Victim?
Did he spit on you first?
Who?
How do you think I got those details, brother?
I don't know who you talking about.
So just know that there's more to come with that.
Can I see who you talking about? I don't even know who you talking about.
As far as what?
What is you talking about?
What I'm talking about as far as, what question are you asking me?
Spitting on somebody.
Okay, you spit on our victim. He's dead.
I ain't spit on
Okay.
nobody.
You spit at him, you spit on him. Alright?
Being spat on was the last straw for Sirmans. He lunged at McCray, and McCray instantly drew his gun and fired.
How long you been out in that side of town? How long you stayed out there?
What?
Just on the west side. How long you lived out there?
I don't live on the west side.
Okay.
Where do you live?
On the north side.
Okay. You know to carry a gun?
Nah, I don't want no gun.
Never touched a gun?
No.
So not last year when you got busted for being in a car? You didn't get caught with a gun on that one?
No.
No?
I got busted to go to gun.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. That wasn't your gun?
We never got caught in the car with no gun.
Okay. Alright. So back on Tuesday night at the park when these guys were fighting, did anybody come at you with a gun or a knife? No?
Okay.
Okay. How far were you when the shooting happened?
At the court.
At the court? About how far?
I don't know. I was at the basketball court.
You don't know about like feet or yards or anything like that?
I wasn't counting all that.
No? How close were you? Could you see their faces?
No, I just saw a group of people.
Okay. Anybody come up and try and fight you, blow up on you?
No.
Yeah? No one pulled a gun or pointed a gun at your face?
No, sir.
Came out with a knife?
No, sir.
Throw you on the ground and kick you or anything like that?
No, sir.
You got any injuries anywhere? Like you've been beat or stomped on?
No, sir.
So it's just you and Zoe up there, huh?
Yes, sir.
What's Zoe's name again?
Zoe.
You know his first name?
I said I ain't got to tell y'all that. I said my lawyer can answer that question.
Okay. Is that what you're saying right now? You want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just so you know, you're being charged with murder. Okay. And possession of a firearm. Okay. We're gonna step out and do some paperwork. But if you need anything or if you want to talk to us again, knock on the door. All right.
So what they said? Hmm?
You know what I'm saying? No question about what happened.
What you say?
No question about what happened. And then at the end, they was like, well, you getting charged for murder.
Well, I don't know what to say. I just know they say they're going to take you in and it's going to be a long time before they figure everything out and sort it out. But they saying that they wasn't saying he was guilty or whatever, but they got to figure it out. And they just got to get down to the bottom of it and see what's going to happen. And like they said, they got enough evidence to book you in. She said she gonna get you a lawyer, so you don't have to be saying nothing. You could just talk to the lawyer, and whatever happened, you could just let the lawyer know, and the lawyer let them know. Because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what to do or what to say. So it's best for you not to say nothing and take this time to just think about your actions and what you're gonna do when you get up out of here, and how you gonna make a change in your life. So I don't know what kind of evidence or whatever they got because they didn't show it to me. But they said we'll get a chance to be able to see it. Well, they say they ran this past the judge, and that's the only reason why they was able to arrest you, because they had evidence. So just let them go through their evidence to see what it is they got. If you know that this ain't you and this ain't what nothing that was done, then you just gotta sit back and pray. You just gotta sit back and pray, and everything gonna be alright. Ain't no point in crying, because what's done is done. What's done is done. It's no point in crying. You can only take this time to sit back and think about the people you choose to hang out with, why all this happened, who was trying to impress who was trying to protect who, or whatever it was.
McCray's mother and grandmother had been trying to get him to make better life choices. But like many teenagers, he was more concerned with impressing his peers.
All you know is this not the life you want to live. And then you want to pray, if you get a second chance, how you going to turn this here around, okay? So your life ain't over. You just need a second chance. So that's what you need to dwell on and pray about. A second chance. And sit down and think about how you going to make this happen. And obey your parents. And come in, come home on time. Come in, come home. Number one. Streets don't love you. We love you, not the streets. You see what the streets get you? Dead or in jail. So leave the streets alone. You get your second chance, you come home and you make something out of yourself. Understood?
Yeah, no.
So don't worry about it. Drink some of this soda, suck it up. You a man now. You gotta suck it up. You a man now. Wipe it up, suck it up, drink some of your soda, because I don't know when the next time you're going to get a soda for me. And just sit around and think about it and wait on your lawyer. The lawyer will be able to sort it out. But what's done is done now. You here. Just try not to get into nothing else. And like I say, when you get your second chance, leave this alone. You get this alone. I kept trying to tell you not no throwaway child. This is not the lifestyle you're supposed to be living. You done had everything. Just leave it alone. I've been praying, so you pray. I prayed. You safe. Ain't nothing happened to you. You're not dead. So prayer work. Okay? So just pray. Suck it up. Don't worry about it. What's done is done. Now you just got time to think. I don't know if your grandma coming out here or not. But don't be in there crying all night and stuff like that. I'm about to think you no pump. So like I said, just go ahead and wipe it up. You said you weren't worried about this no how, right? So just don't worry about it. I'm still here for you though, like I always been. I ain't going nowhere. Ma?
Hey,
Hey,
You
is
ready?
my mom coming in? Oh, okay. Come on, give me a hug. I'll see you in the morning at the courthouse next door. Okay? I love you too. You'll be alright, okay? I just getting some time to sit down and think because you was running too wild. You weren't listening to nobody, okay? Alright, you'll get a second chance. I love you, baby.
My mama, bro. Is my mama. She did so much for me.
We served the DNA. Just knock on the door when you're ready to come out. Okay?
Okay. Could you give me a hug, baby? From my mom, okay? I'm sorry you got to go through this. But all you had to do was listen to your parents. Okay? Okay? I don't know how things gonna turn out for you. I ain't got no idea how nothing gonna turn out. No idea at all. Okay, I had to tell them that I pick y'all up. Okay? I had to tell them I pick y'all up, okay? Okay. But I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing the second I told y'all don't tell me nothing. Didn't I tell you that? Okay. All right, baby. So I'm so sorry you got to go through what you're going through. But if God help you out of this, please get yourself together, baby. And it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle that we don't have. You can turn me loose now. You can sit back down because I don't know what's going to happen, baby. I don't know what's going to happen. Your grandma don't know. Ain't nothing we can do to help you now. It's all over now. I know. It's a hard pill to swallow.
You can't see my brothers no more.
No, nobody. 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 That's why when you have your precious time, it should be precious time.
I didn't get to get that girl right yet.
Well, Andre, you have to mind your company that you keep. And I always tell you that to mind your company that you keep. You ain't even have no business over there. You don't know nobody over there. We never took you over there a day in your life to go play with nobody and talk with nobody or nothing other than to go over there and play football when you was trying to play football. And all of them attitudes and all of that other stuff. You can't, you just can't do it, baby. Then you ain't want to listen to us. We couldn't say nothing to you. Nothing at all. So now it's too late. So we still praying and we looking for a miracle. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Okay, baby. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, we coming. I don't know if you'll be to say anything to us or not, but we're going to be there in the morning. And you got some serious charges, baby. And I'm glad you're in listen to your uncle on secret.
Although McCray put on a tough act in front of the police, his tearful breakdown shows that he is just a child. Hopefully, when he is released from prison, he will be able to turn his life around. Siradus Sirmans, who dreamed of becoming a policeman and helping others, will never have that opportunity. DeAndre McCray was found guilty of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison and will be eligible for parole after serving 25.